Hello and good day to you, lords and ladies. Welcome to the channel, my friends. I am your liege lord, the Godless Gamer, and today we're continuing our Elder Kings 2 series, The Path to Alaxon. You're watching episode 32. We're getting closer to forming the Aldmeri Dominion. Don't think we'll be able to do it today, but I'll try my hardest to get as much as we can today, so we could possibly do it next episode. I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but realistically, I would have to do like a 3-hour video in order to get the rest of this. I'd say we have to fight like 7 wars. 1 war against Torval, 2 separate wars against Haven, making it 3. 2 wars against Eldenroot, making it 5, and then 2 wars against Quinral, making it 7. That's how I'm kind of breaking it down. Giving me the ability to manage it in... Because if I just take everything all at once, it's going to strain my domain limit, and I'm going to suffer. And it'll just take way too long to get the fabrications done, because I don't border most of it. But with each consecutive war, or each successive war, we'll have an easier time fabricating claims. So maybe not today, but hopefully by next episode we will have completed the Aldmeri Dominion, which means I'm going to have to make a new thumbnail. Because my current thumbnail is just the Somerset Isles, but once we make the Aldmeri Dominion, I'm going to have to do a thumbnail that includes all of our empire. But that's going to be for the next one. So I'm scheming against my wife again. We're seducing her again because I want to have as many kids as we can. We lost a few children. Did we lose 2 children last episode? We lost this daughter, who is the King of Shimmerine, and then I lost this son, who's the Duke of Corinth. So my kids are dying off like flies, so we need to have some more. So I broke up with my wife. Oh, I just lost my wet nurse. That's not good. I have a son to raise. We need a wet nurse. Why do my wet nurses drop out? Did she get too old? Maybe she didn't qualify to be a wet nurse anymore. I should have checked to see if we have any... Nope, there's nobody in court that could serve that job right now, so we have to hire for one. Now, I was informed in the comment section of my last episode that while we were expanding, there was a barony I missed. I just said screw it. I already created the duchy title where it was. It was this barony right here that I missed. So I just built a temple. I'm not going to get the renown from it, but I don't feel like revoking the Duke's title and having to do it all over again. Out of the hundreds of counties that I've been doing this all in, if I miss 1 or 2, it's fine. You can't expect me to catch everything. I'm literally trying my best. If I get 95 of all the temples that I want constructed, that's good enough for me. We will make up for it because during our last conquest, we took quite a few counties that I could build 2 temples in each. So it kind of makes up for it. We should get our legacy today, because we're 3/4 of the way to our next legacy. So the next one we're going to get is Constant Care, which is one of the strongest legacies in the kin line, in my opinion. Disease resistance across my entire dynasty, fewer complications during pregnancy, which is good. We haven't had many of those. This wife did have a miscarriage once. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you're had a good day. It's really hot today. Super humid. Okay, wifey. So the next war we're going to fight is against Torval. 3 of them I can get quickly. 1 is going to take a while. But that's the next war we're fighting. And then once we fight them, that'll give me some borders with more of Haven. And then we can fight another war against them. Which one am I developing? I'm developing this one. I arranged a marriage between the girl that I took on as my ward, who had the genius and acute trait. I found her a husband who has some congenital traits. He's got 36 prowess. I'm making him a knight. His personality isn't scary enough to make me worry about him possibly scheming against me, so that's fine. I just got myself a badass knight. Probably the best knight I have. Yep. He's got the highest prowess out of anybody. Okay, we are over our domain limit, which means something finished. Nope, I inherited something again that I don't want. And again. We got our innovation. Because we ended our last episode right as we were about to get them. We got mangonels and coinage at the same time. So I do have a regiment that I need to replace. We had ballistas that we need to exchange for the mangonels. We're being exposed to royal prerogative, so let's be fascinated by local schools. When we get local schools, I should be able to upgrade any academies. I think this is the only one that falls within my domain. Oh, no, I can't. I can upgrade this academy right now. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll get to upgrade it again when we get local schools, I think. My wife is pregnant. Yes. Please give me an amazing son. Please, please, please. She gave me a son last episode, and he's okay. He's okay. He just doesn't have a... Like, this one son is just above and beyond what kind of children we've had. He's just got everything going for him. Genius, aetheric, lifespan 4. He turned out really well, so these kids need to impress. Another dead wabbit. We get a dead wabbit pretty much every episode. Where's this? Okay, we're being told about the plague that's right here. Take a light approach. Alright, we will do that. Since the onset of the epidemic, my physician has always worn a mask of concern, but never has his worry been as palpable as it is now, as he invites me into his study. My lord, I've received troubling news of a skeever infestation in Death Song. People will be able to scheme against me for 5 years a little bit easier, but I don't think anybody's going to have the balls to do that. You should see my natural dread. My dread is at 88 now, or 89 right now. It is descending down to 61, which is my natural dread. But we are so dreaded right now that we should see fewer and fewer people trying to scheme against me, because most everybody is like either intimidated or terrified of me. This Nord physician has turned out really well. He's been performing really well. We found out what kind of education we need to give our son, either in intrigue or diplomacy. Now, I've been spamming intrigue educations quite a bit with my children. Not this daughter. We gave her, I think I was told about this too. I accidentally told my daughter to join a holy order. That was a mistake, but whatever. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But I gave my last two sons intrigue education, so let's give this son a diplomacy education. And I might have to drop my daughter as my ward so we can take on the new child we're about to have, who's hopefully an amazing son. Okay, these Jeffrey's 8 that I need to build another temple in. So a few of these counties, like I said, I can build multiple temples in. It's just going to tie me down for a little bit. And we're also doing this county as well. Another one where I get to build 2 temples. So we'll get a bunch of renown. Hopefully by the time we're done doing all of this, we'll get our next legacy. I suppose we can stay in the magic lifestyle until we get down to Master Illusion. This is what I wanted. I wanted Journeyman Illusion so I can get the Calm spell. But since we're so efficient in this lifestyle, I guess we can just stay in here until we finish Illusion. That would be a nice ritual to have active while I'm fighting wars. Alright, so I like the Illusion, but I definitely prioritize Restoration and Alteration. He wants to make a cabinet. I have an empty furniture slot, absolutely. And I don't have any artificers. How good would he be? He's good. And he just gave me renown. That's even more of a reason to hire him. Alright, I'll keep him. Mommy, can I keep him? Yes, you can, honey. Another son. Oh! He got Unmourned Blood, and for role-playing purposes, I cannot allow him to take over, but still an amazing son. He only got Lifespan 3, though. So, my current heir is still the best. Right? Yep, I spelled it right. Well done, wifey. Hey, at least my daughter accepted joining a holy order. She became friends with me, so she doesn't resent it. He's sickly. That's okay. That's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay because I can counteract it. Being sickly when he was born is how this son died, but I never cast Resilience on him because at the time I didn't have enough magicka, but I have enough magicka to cast Resilience on him. This should keep him alive. And we need to raise him, so I gotta drop my daughter. Cast spell. Resilience. grand. Even though you just became my friend, daughter, I love you. But I gotta let you go. She's only 2 years away from becoming an adult. I'll give her to her brother, because her brother will make sure she gets a magical education. So she's in good hands. As if the epidemic ravaging through Topol wasn't bad enough, now I receive news from Maedros, who was just born. How can you receive news from him? He is ailing. But casting resilience on him... Oh, it's only countering penalties. Whatever. He can survive. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten either Hale or Robust or Herculean. I haven't gotten any of those traits into my family line, which is a good way to protect yourself against, you know, being born sickly, because if they have one of those traits, that's a health boost that can help counteract it. But I don't primarily focus on those kinds of congenital traits to begin with. Genius is always the one I go for first. Alright, so I need to move the capital to this castle. And we have to... Oh no, we're done with this. We're done. Train for a tournament. That can hopefully give me another prowess. Yep. Adopt a puppy. Yep. Are we gonna get a male this time? I've only had females. We did get a male. I can't name it. I've been naming all my pets after the divines. I can't name it after Talos. I can't use Talos because because we're a high elf. So let's do... Who's the magic one? Oh my god, I should know this. Dude, I play Skyrim, like, thousands of hours of Skyrim, and I'm drawing a blank. The magic one. Ah. It's not coming to me. How about we do... Stendar. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. It'll come to me. He died. Son of a bee. I'm wondering, if I get constant care, fewer complications during pregnancy, but that's when she's pregnant, is that going to have a positive effect on children being sickly when they're born? Is being sickly when you're born considered a complication during pregnancy? Even though I cast resilience on him, it didn't save his little heart, or his little head. No, man, you chose a really bad time to ask for a council position. I just lost a son. I don't have time for you. I'm gonna do a funeral. Because we're just waiting for claims to fabricate, and I'm not doing anything else with my time. Let's have a funeral for our son. He's got a really big head. Looks like a freaking vampire right here. This picture and this picture don't look the same. Maybe it's because this is him when he's sickly, and this was him with not being sickly. Poor kid. It's the second son we've lost that way. There's no point in giving them a directive, because I can create this duchy now, and I'm just going to tell the Duke to do that. In 5 months, we'll declare our war against Torvald, because that should time it well with our fabrications. Ooh, no. No, no, no. My wife has fallen ill with wither. I'm on it, wifey. I'm on it. I can't cast Grand. Does my mage have enough saved up? No, she only has 44, so she can't do it either. Alright, we'll give her the best version I can. Greater? Nope, can't do that. Common? Nope. Lesser? I can give her lesser. I'm so sorry, wifey. I can't do anything else. Be cautious with my wife, please. He's a good physician. Don't let me down now. I sang your praises like 5 minutes ago. Please. Please take care of her. Why are we on a boat in the ocean? We didn't have to travel by sea in order to get here. Okay, there's the final claim. Please get better, wife. A brooch? Or a brooch? Sorry. Absolutely, I'll take that. I gave the brooch, or I'm saying brooch, screw it. The one that I made for myself that had good fertility, I gave that one to my wife. And this guy just gave me an amazing piece of furniture. It gives me renown. Well done. You've earned your position, sir. Stick around. The invisible cabinet. Oh, I have another slot. I had no furniture, so I still have an empty slot for furniture. Okay. Let's get our war declared. We should be about to get our legacy. There it is. It wasn't waiting for me to say that. There it is, baby. Okay, I have to put an Alinori here because they're going to be the Duke. But we can't create the duchy title yet because we don't own it completely. Let's move our steward to Portno. And then while that's finishing, let's declare war on Torval. I never switched my ballistas to... it's not that I need them. I'll do it after the war. We'll switch to mangonels. Let's raise up right here. We'll go for the capital first. Do they have any alliances? They do. They have quite a few. That's an internal for them. Not seeing where this one is. And this is Eldenroot, so they're allied with Eldenroot. We still have a truce with Eldenroot that's going to end in about 1.5 years. I'm doing an activity. Okay, that's fine. There we go. My ex-spy master, who everybody was trying to murder, finally died. So that emptied out my executioner slot. I can fill that at some other time. We'll leave that empty. But I will fill my cupbearer position. Why are you crying over him? Who are you to my son? He's just one of my vassals. That armor didn't provide any prowess, so I wasn't going to give it to a knight for no reason. I give my wife credit for being here while she's sick. I don't have the spell that I can cure illness. I don't have that. That's an expert restoration. Maybe I'll just stay in the magic lifestyle for a while and we'll go down that tree too. Extol the virtues of my son? What virtues did he have? He was just born. I don't care about legitimacy. We're at 100% legitimacy. We're all the way at the top. There's no point in getting this. I'll take the stress relief. Or I can offer comfort to my wife. And she's still feeling fine, even though she has tuberculosis, which is what I'm guessing this is the Elder Kings 2 version of. Ooh, that actually is really nice. Torval took on a county that I already had a claim for, so I no longer have to fight Haven for that. That's kind of serendipitous. I'm glad that I did this funeral. If I wasn't at the funeral, I would have declared that war too prematurely, and I wouldn't have been able to get this county. Unless I fought another war. Okay, we have to put a high elf here, because I'm going to create this duchy. And he already has some children, and he has a son with super pointy ears. I'm jealous. You're not taxing your autocracy vassals? I shouldn't have any autocracy vassals. The game could be lying to me. This is going to be a long list to go down, but I'm trying to see. Administrative. I didn't see anything on the map. It was probably lying to me. I don't have any autocratic vassals. I don't know what the game's talking about. Alright, son, let's bury you already so I can so I can fight my war. Okay, there we go. Let's do it. In your honor, son, I declare this war. In your memory. Out of my way, peasants. Okay, we got the calm one that I wanted. We got it. Let's jump into restoration while we're in here, and let's get down to expert just so I can cure diseases. I'll probably end up finishing both trees, but now that we can calm, I'm gonna definitely... Now, this is gonna be super micromanaging intensive, because every 5 years I'm gonna have to do this, but... And I don't have a lot of magicka saved up. I need 60 base to cast Petty. I need 240 in order to cast Grand Calm on my son. So we're not there yet. Can't afford it. There's a plague right here. Now there's a plague in Woodhearth. Wow, did it spread that quickly? My religion is continuing to spread. It's going away. These are our recent conquests. So it's going away. Or it's coming. The heretic religions are going away. Perite disciples? Something has sparked a dangerous movement among the local populace. My realm priest informs me that they are gathering around a charismatic leader, claiming the plague is the sign of the Daedric Prince Payrite, and a demonstration of his power. Instead of combating the illness, they seek to embrace it. What is this, Nurgle from Warhammer? But some even deliberately infecting themselves. Such reckless behavior cannot be tolerated. Do your best to convince them. Take out the leader. 63% chance she disperses them. There's a chance she's gonna die, and I hope she doesn't die because she's really good as a realm priest. She did her job. Well done. She was able to do that while she was fabricating my claim. Come on, wifey, please get better. Not sure who this little girl is. She's the daughter of my current wet nurse. Until I have another child, I'm not sending her to university, but I'll raise her. My daughter just came of age. 26 Marshall. No fertility. I can build 3 temples here. Two temples here. Two temples here. Hell yeah. I love when I conquer empty counties. It's the best. And there's nothing I can do here. Oh, I see. The temple was the capital. Okay. I like how I just nonchalantly murder people now. Like it's not even a big deal. It's like another day at the office. Groveling session. Julianos just came to my head. I was thinking so hard just there. Julianos was the divine that I was trying to think of. Where's my wife? She taking it? Wow, look how... This is the giant guy that I brought in. Giants always have, like, massive chins. Is my wife still sick? She's still sick. Two more perks, wifey. She'll probably get better by the time I get expert restoration. Pig pox? Taking down that rock, and I'll use this brooch now. He has a lover who's a 73-year-old woman. He likes him old. Another plague going on in Woodhearth. Is this the pig pox? Did it spread already to there? No. Look, we didn't see this when we looked at here. Was this here before? Can the plagues please start leaving me alone? This is getting annoying with how many plagues are breaking out. We have to put a high elf here. I'm nearly overwhelmed by the stench as my guards drag a prisoner before me. I don't have any prisoners. This rambling madwoman was picked up in the streets celebrating the ongoing epidemic, one of the guards explains. She believes it is the work of her Daedric master, Perite, and is further disturbing the already fearful populace. What should we do with her? I can try to convert her to Ariel, as long as she doesn't join my court, because I don't want her in here. Here we go. Now, I checked the rest of my domains with building projects were all done. The only ones we're working on are the Palace of Rimmon and then the Palace of Great Main. Or the Palace of the Main, I'm sorry. That's a very small duchy. It's only got 2 counties in it. He's married to a kitty cat. He's going native. What kind of abomination children are they gonna have? He's got a furry fetish. Wow, my wife is still sick. She still has to wait for one more perk. The sound of laughter rings down the hallways at court these days. Strange, given the RNL Feanor's witbane that continues to ravage the countryside. Still nothing near my capital. My lord, it's the latest advice from the physicians. They are sure that RNL Feanor's witbane is spread by bad moods and grim demeanors. So of course it stands to reason that the opposite is true. I would start seducing my wife again so we can have kids, but I want to give her a second to get better. I don't want to do that. Start seducing her. I've been ignoring my kids. Or my wards. Let's have our son study a language, and let's influence his personality. Patient is the one I usually start with. Somebody's scheming against me? There are no... Oh, somebody's trying to fabricate a hook. I don't feel the need to redouble my guards. Unless it's a murder scheme against me, I don't care. Looks like my wife is getting skinnier and skinnier the longer she stays sick. Doesn't she? She's getting, like, emaciated. Babe, I gotta heal her. I have to. Nobody else is doing it. Can my... No, my, mage is not saving up any magicka. What the hell's going on? Wasn't she at 43 last time we looked at her? I think what I have to do, I'm forced to do this, because I want to have enough magicka saved up so I can cast that on her instantly. We might have to disable some of our rituals. Don't need that stewardship. Don't need that marshal. That'll help us save up a little bit more. I think my next... I think my next war will be against Haven. If we can get these 2 claims, if I can grab all of this from Haven, and then we also get this county out of it, that should give me a border with most of the rest of this. I know I have a lot of claims against Quinral. We'll definitely declare another war in this episode. I just don't know which one yet. Maybe I'll just take out whatever I have against Haven first. My domain limit went down. I think that's because my wife is sick and she's not providing as much stewardship to me. Not great. I'm halfway to healing you, wife. I'm halfway there. How much does it cost again? Cure disease. 80 base. Okay, we have that. We have that already. I have 107. And there's no, like, higher versions of cure disease. It's just one level. It's just 80 magicka and you cure disease. There's no, like, petty version or grand version. At least I think so. What would the point of it be? I can't upgrade the Palace of the Main anymore, the special building. Just hang in there, babe. Just hang in there. She's withering away, hence the name of the disease, Wither. My wife isn't a choice here. He can give me closer attention, my heir, one of my other sons, and then some random lady. My caravan master. Look after Celebrimbor. Thank you for that gift, great-granddaughter. It is so beautiful. The most beautiful gift I've ever been given. Now get it out of my face. Don't want to miss anything. We're good. We'll declare our next war momentarily. Just gotta move my steward again. Four months until that temple's done. Let's fight against Haven, I've decided. Still waiting for this, though, because we're gonna grab this claim. Could we fight against Elven Root too? Or do they have counties that I still need, They aren't allied together anymore. How about we do that? How about we fight 2 wars at once? Just to get as much as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 counties. I don't like that I can't fabricate claims against these, even though they're technically on my border, but they're divided by a river, so technically we're not touching. These are connected by a bridge, so I could fabricate that more quickly. Yeah, we'll fight both wars at once, and then our next war will be against Quinral, and then by the time we're done with all of that, our truce with these guys will be over, and then we can just fight one more war against them. Yeah, we'll declare both, and I should probably do it soon. Oh, no, neither of them are at war currently. Okay, let's move. Two-thirds of the way to healing our wife. I can't believe she's still sick. Like, basically half the episode she's been sick. She's okay now. And we became soulmates. She became my soulmate. Oh, man. If I had just waited to build this temple because I didn't know I was going to re-inherit it, but this would have been a chance to build that temple that I forgot to build, but it's already built. Oh, technically I didn't have to give her that directive to promote my my religion. It's already my religion. Alright, I declared the war before this claim was ready, so we're waiting to raise our troops up so I can declare the next war. Even though we just became soulmates, I'm gonna break up with her again. I don't want to lose this illustrate. I've been struggling with this primer on restoration for some time. The book is comprehensible enough and provides clear outlines and formulaic descriptions of the standard restoration spells, but there's one issue with it that has stumped me. It makes repeated reference to the living energies, assuming that the reader understands, and makes several explanations of restoration's methods and mysteries contingent on this concept. I've searched this term elsewhere to no avail, here and there obscure references. Most of them are of a religious nature, or at least metaphysical. This much seems to be obvious. The living energies are what we in the school affect through magicka in living bodies to cause the effect of our spells. Whatever. Too complicated for me, man. Making 400 gold now. There's something odd about my great-grandson, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. Did he get sick between the first event that we just saw and then now this event? Did he get sick in between then? He's ill. Now let's back up a little bit. Let's bring the front line back. Okay, since we don't have to cast Cure Ailments or Cure Disease against my wife anymore. What level of Calm can I cast on my son? I can cast Lesser. Minus 10% stress gain for 5 years. Get him before they finish that siege. Somebody's plotting to kill me. Not quite sure what their plan is, but it's not to defend their capitals. The academy holding is the capital. Oh, no, the castle is. This is an academy. Okay, we're fine here. Only 2 baronies, so we're good. I should have put a high elf here, but it's okay. As long as it's an elf, I don't mind so much. Wood elf, high elf, doesn't really matter. Both of us have extended lifespans. Is this the capital of Valenwood? Yep. Because it's a wood elf, if I see a big tree, that means it's the capital. That's what it means. Because in every fantasy setting that I can think of... Oh, I didn't realize my wife is pregnant. Every fantasy setting that I can think of, whenever there's a wood elf race, their capital is always some kind of tree settlement. A daughter this time. Is she sickly? No, we had an impure, spindly child. Wow, that's kind of sucks. That sucks, kid. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with her. Maybe... Since she's already impure, and she has this negative congenital trait, she might be a good... the taint of deformity. It seems that Terorni was cursed with unspeakable deformities. The elders are very clear. Any imperfect child cannot pretend to be a rightful descendant of the gods. If we are to keep our divine parentage pure, she has to be cast aside and declared impure. Well, she already was. I'm sorry, my child. We have to figure out something to do with her. Maybe I could use this daughter. I'll give her a generic name. Melanie? Alright, Melanie. Damn it. The Emperor of High Rock only has daughters. She might be a good way to arrange a marriage. Or get an alliance with somebody. Can you have a son, please? Because maybe I can finagle one of my dynasty members onto the throne of another empire. We'll have to figure out something to do with her because, I don't know, I can't really use her. She's impure. Wow, this is super easy to siege. It's only a castle level 1. I have to not forget that I'm managing this new thing over here. I inherited this, and I have the opportunity to manage it, so I'm going to. After this war is over, we're going to wrap it up, guys, because we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes right now. I haven't looked at the clock at all. I just did, because I had a feeling we were getting pretty long. Alright, keep suiciding your armies, please. There we go. Save me the trouble of having to siege. I'm already sending my son to university. I think that's talking about my new daughter. Alright, let's see who I ended up missing. I probably missed somebody in there. Nope, I got them all. We need to kick out any heretical holy orders. That's just 2 baronies. Okay, some more progress has been made. We took care of prisoners. some more renown. How about I give that to somebody of my dynasty? It's an inventory artifact, so they can benefit from it. How about I give it, because I've given my son, he's full up on stuff. How about we give it to just another one of my sons? How about we give it to the daughter that I forced to join a holy order? It is a favor of a lord, it's not a favor of a lady, so it makes sense to give it to her. I can't usurp that duchy title because they still exist. The person that holds it still exists, and I have to destroy them as a faction before I can usurp that duchy title. But I can still give this away to an Alinori. Is there a special building here? I can't hold on to every special building that I come across, but yes, there is a special building here. Development growth plus 30%. I still get that from this. Holding taxes plus 10%, development growth 30%. Tax plus 1, station men-at-arms 15, station men-at-arms 15, fort level. I think this one is providing more bonuses than the Palace of the Main. Do I want to exchange it, or could I exchange it for... No, the Palace of Rimmon gives me renown, so of course I want to keep this. But the development growth isn't as good. They're all really great buildings. I suppose I can hold on to it. If I wanted to give something away, I could. Maybe I should give away Woodhearth. Because the only reason I've held on to this is because of this special building, the sewers. But I could trade that for this. The Eldenroot Palace. Eldenroot dubs itself the center of the Woodland Nation. While not everyone may concur with this assertion, no one can dismiss its importance as one of the most foremost cities in Valenwood. Huh. And this is the capital. You know what? I'm gonna do that, guys. We've held on to Woodhearth for, like, the longest time. And these benefits just aren't as good. We'll trade the sewers for another palace. And we'll just leave it as a count for now. I'm not going to create this duchy, because I still have a lot to manage. This is a part of my realm that I need to manage internally, along with Skywatch. But I'm putting that stuff off until we're done. Once we form the Aldmeri Dominion, we'll go back to managing inside the realm. So we'll keep the Great Tree. I started all the building projects, so we're just waiting for those to finish. So next episode, we'll finish this, because I can get all these claims really quickly while I'm developing. We'll get all these. I'll tolerate the longer amount of time it's going to take to fabricate these, but then that'll finish all of this, and then we can fight one war. I might get Moonlit Cove. We'll extend the border, get all of these, and there aren't that many... Oh no, we have to get this, right? Or is that part of... That's part of Black Marsh. That I don't need that island. But I do need these islands. I'll try to finish the Altmeri Dominion in our next episode, but we've made good progress today. Very, very good. Alright, we're ending this episode in the same way we've been ending all the episodes recently. After a war, and while in the middle of managing some stuff. But we did have some more kids. My wife survived a really scary disease, and she got over it herself. I had an unfortunate daughter. We lost we lost a son because he was sickly. But my wife is having children. She's having more children, so we're starting to make up for the fact that so many of my other kids have died. We're having more, and we're still gonna have plenty more. I'm gonna live longer. We're almost 200 years old, so... And we're still feeling good. I'm willing to bet we're gonna live to like 250 or something. That's my guess. But some more progress for the Altmeri Dominion. Not really much has changed over here. The Empire of Argonia, which is the first time I'm ever seeing this in any of my campaigns. I don't think I've ever seen the Argonians unite their lands under an empire title. They might be the second most powerful. They're close on... House Indaril's right on their heels. House Telvanni's pretty strong. Redoran's on the way out. In fact, Redoran's getting invaded by Skyrim. The Nords are invading Morrowind. High Rock is big, but they're really weak. And I think we should beat them. We're going to make the Altmeri Dominion before they... excuse me, before they are able to make the Ebonheart Pact, which I'm not sure is a major decision, but I'm willing to bet it is. Because we have the Altmeri Dominion, so I wouldn't be surprised if forming the Ebonheart Pact wasn't, or was a major decision. Alright, there's a plague right here. Alright, we've progressed down this. We're going down the Magic Lifestyle tree, and we're going to finish both Restoration and Illusion. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. But all of that is for next episode, Lords and Ladies. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave your comments down below as well. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Our next milestone is going to be 2,400 subs. I mean, we just recently hit 2,300, but we gotta start somewhere. Let's get up to 2,400. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. And hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Episode 33. Sorry, getting distracted. Episode 33 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.